Okay, last class we discussed about a program. Yeah, I asked you to write queries regarding a particular table. Wait, I will show a table. Okay, I gave 6 program statements to you. Just to share the questions now. Just to share the questions. Okay, fetch all the records in your table. Okay. Then second question, fetch name, department, position only. Very good. Then third one, okay, fetch all the records using ID in ascending order. Very good. Okay. Next one. Okay, so how many records available? Okay. To count how many records available in your table. Okay. 2 questions more. Okay, find out the records whose position is HR and marketing. I think marketing is marketing only. Okay. One more question. Print first 7 records in your table. Very good. Okay. Okay. Anyone is completed? Anyone is completed, you can share your screen. Yes. Okay, select star from employees. Okay, David John, very good. Very good. Okay, so first question is select star from employees. It will fetch all records in your table. Okay, then second question is fetch name, department, and position from the table. So we retrieve only three attributes only from the table. Okay, so the query is select name, department, position from employees. Very good. Okay, third question. Okay, select star from employees order by IDASC. Okay, okay, just to scroll your screen upwards. Okay, so initially, no, upwards. Yeah, initially, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, but okay, okay. Once you give your record as to changed, so it will affect in the first table. Now, once you did this query in an ascending order, so it will show the results ID in an ascending order. Very good. Okay. Suppose is in descending order, the order is repeated. So initially from 10 and it will end at 1. Okay. Okay. Third question is okay. So fourth question. Yeah. Select count of star. Count of star is nothing but how many employees are available in your table. How many employees are available in your table. Okay. So there are 10 employees are available. Okay. So you can rename as total employees. Very good. So you can use the keyword as. Okay, using as keyword, you can rename your field or attribute name. Okay. Then, okay. So this is the fourth one. Okay. Fifth one is select star from employee where position in HR and marketing. Very good. So there are so many records are available, but you have to fetch only the HR and marketing position only. So we are using the query select star from table name where particular field name in particular value. So here the query is select star from employees where position in HR marketing. Very good. Then finally, yes. So I'm going to fetch only the first 7 records in your table. So I'm using the query select star from employees limit 7. Okay, good. Fine. Okay, you can stop your screen sharing. So anyone? Anyone completed these things or try at least 3 or 4 queries? Okay, fine, very good. Pratyush. Yes. Okay, give select name, comma, department, comma, position from organization. Very good. Okay, fine. So it will fetch all the records. Okay, then you can use lowercase letters only. That's not a problem. Then only it is easy for you. Okay, good. So number of rows available. So we can use the query, select count of star from table name. No, no, no. Okay. So you can know, yeah, wait a minute. Select star from organization where position, okay, you can give in, you can give in, okay, no problem. Alternatively, you can use this query, select star from organization where position in HR or marketing or HR, comma, marketing. Okay, it will fetch only the records available in the position of HR and marketing. Okay, I think 5 questions are over. Okay, so there are 10 records are available in your table, but I want to fetch only 7 records. So I am using the keyword limit. So using limit, okay. So I'm getting only first 7 records in your table. So select star from table name where, sorry, select star from table name, limit 7. Fine. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. So last class, yeah, this deletion drop table. Okay. So these things we saw. Last class we discussed about distinct class. Okay, distinct is nothing but avoid and duplication. Then the syntax is select a distinct from table name where condition. Okay. Then count. Okay. So yeah, suppose I'm going to find how many records available in a table using count function. So this is easy for fetching queries in SQL. Then select count of asterisk from numbers. Okay. So select count of asterisk from numbers. Numbers is nothing but table name. Okay. Order by. So based on attribute, based on field name, based on column name, we can use the class order by. Okay. Okay. Here there are two things are available. ASC stands for ascending and the DESC stands for descending order. Suppose you have to find the orders in ascending order, you can use ASC. Suppose you are using the orders in descending order, you can use DESC keyword in a query. Okay. So this is an example. The last class we discussed these things. Yeah, limit. Okay, once you set the limit, it will fetch only the records up to that limit. Okay. Okay. So there are more than 5 keywords are available here. Select from where order by DESC. Okay. So without select, we can't do anything. So from table name. So without table name, I can't do anything. So using where, using order by, using DESC, limit. So all these things we are using in a single query. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about a between operator. Okay. Between query in MySQL or between is a logical operator is used to select a range of values from the table of the database. Using between in a query, we can also check whether a value is in the provided range or not. Between operator first validates whether a record lies in the provided range or not. After the validation, the records that are within the given range will be written. Okay. Yeah, suppose I am taking student marks. Okay, so in student marks, first column is student ID, second column is student name, third column is English, fourth column is science, fifth column is max, then the final column is total. Okay, so there are some records are available. Okay, so I'm going to fetch the student marks, those who are getting more than 90 but less than 100. Okay, so more than 90 but less than 100. So like in this case, we are using between operator. Okay, between operator. This is one kind of fetching records using between. Another thing, suppose I am going to fetch the date. Okay, so yes, in a real-time application, we are going to insert products. We are going to insert purchase transactions, the sales transactions in a small concern or in a small shop. Okay, so I'm going to enter purchase transactions daily. I'm going to enter sales transactions daily. Now, I want to find out from the date of 1st June 2022 to 5th June 2022, how many purchase transactions are going on? How many purchase transactions are ordered? Okay, I'm going to fetch this kind of thing. I'm using the operator between. So using between operator, from which date to which date? So it will fetch all the records between the dates and show the results regarding the dates. Okay. So between operator is used for this kind of retrieving. Okay. Now you can note it down. Your heading is SQL between operator. Okay. Okay. So syntax of MySQL between. We just need to provide the range starting and ending values that is used by the between operator to retrieve the records from the database tables. Yes, you should give the starting and ending values. Okay, so without ending value or without starting value, you can't get records using between keyword. Syntax is expression between first value and second value. Okay, then the expression specifies a column. Okay, here expression is nothing but specify which column you want to give a range between. First value, second value. These values are used to define the range of for validating the expression. The range is inclusive. Okay. Note down these things. I will show an example. Noted? Yes. Okay. Okay. So this is the overview of the students table. There are four attributes: ID, name, physics marks, then chemistry marks. Okay. So there are five records are available: Aman, Shushan, Soumya, Kausiki, and Aditya. Okay. So I'm using the query select name from students where physics between 75 and 95. So I'm using the query select name from students. Here name is the attribute. This is the second attribute in this table. So students is a table. So overall table, we can call it as students. Table name is students. Where physics, here physics is the third attribute. So I'm using only the third attribute, physics column only. So I'm going to fetch the records, those who are getting marks between 75 and 95 only. So 75 and 95. So Aditya is not getting more than 70, and I mean more than 75. Then remaining all members are getting 75 and 95. Okay. Yeah, Soumya is getting 98, but we are fetching up to 95 only. So Aman, then Shushant, then Kausiki. Okay, there are three records only available regarding to this query. So you can just note it down how to give the between keyword in a query. So using between, you can use the range from the beginning and also the ending. Yeah, yeah, I think you did program in Python. Okay, in Python, there is a chapter called looping. So in looping we are giving starting value, ending value. Okay, so starting value, you can initially give the value, for example 1. Then ending value, you, for example, you can give 10 as the ending value, so it will increment from 1 to 10 like that. Here we are using starting value and ending value. Okay. Okay, you can just note this query only. I mean this SQL query only. Select name from students where physics between 75 and 95. Okay, noted. Yes, we move on to next slide. Okay. Overview of the students table. ID, name, joined. Okay. So there are three attributes in the students table: ID, name, and joined. So there are five students are available. Okay. The information is related to date, then student name, then ID. Okay. Right. Okay. Now suppose we want to select the names of the students who joined the college between 12th August 2016 to 12th August 2022. Okay, so using between, we can fetch the dates in a simple manner. So we are using the query from which date to which date. Okay, so here select name from students were joined between cast of 2016 8/12 and cast of 2022 to 2022 8th month 12th day. Okay, so it will fetch around, yeah, from 12th August 2016 to 12th August 2022. Okay. Then 2016, 2019, 2022. Yes. So only one record is missing because this joint date is 2012. We are fetching only from 2016 to 2022. So we get four records. We get four records from the table. So the query is select name from table name, I mean students, where joint is the column, I mean attribute name. Between, you can give cast or you can give just a date. That is not a problem. Okay. So you can give just a date, 2016 8/12 and 2022 8/12, because you have to mention in the order. You have to mention the date in an order, year, month, and date. Okay, because in an attribute, date attribute, it will save us in the format year, month, date. So you can give your date in the format of year, month, date. Okay. Note these things. Okay, once noted, you can give a message in chat. Okay. Okay. So next we move on to in function in MySQL. Yes. MySQL in function finds a match in the given arguments. The function returns one if expression is equal to any of the values in the in list, otherwise returns zero. Yeah, yeah. This is the same thing you are used in Python. In membership operator, we are using in, not in. Okay, using in. Suppose there are some values in list. If the values are, suppose I'm going to fetch the particular value in a list. If it is available, it will fetch and show the result. Otherwise, it will give a message there is no available. I mean, the required product is not available. Okay, like that. Here, using in function. Okay, suppose if the expression is equal to any of the values in the in list, otherwise returns zero. So returns one is it is in true. This means it is available. Zero means it is not available. Okay. So example, MySQL in function syntax expression in value. Okay. So using in function, we have to fetch the particular value in a table. Okay. Note this in function. Okay. Okay. The following MySQL statement will return 1 because the specified value is within the range of values. Okay, now I am going to check the in function in MySQL. So select 10 in 15 comma 20, sorry, 15 comma 10 comma 25. Okay, I am going to search the value 10 in this list. Okay, so I am using the query select 10 in 15, 10, 25. So the result is 1 because the required value is available in a list. Okay. In function with var class. Okay. So here we are not using any var class. Yeah. Okay. In next query, we are using var class. The following MySQL statement checks which books have either 300 or 400 or 500 pages. So the query is select book name comma date of publication comma number of pages from book master where number of pages in 300 400 500. So the difference between these queries are here we are not using var class but here we are using var class, and also in both of the queries we are using in keyword. So you can fetch the static value in MySQL and also using attribute values, you can fetch the result from the var class. Just to note these queries. Okay. Okay. So here you can see the table. The table is related to customer records, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country. So there are six attributes are available. More than more than seven records are available. Okay. Now I'm going to use in keyword in MySQL. Here I am going to take the column country. Okay, so how many countries are available? Yeah, I think five countries are available: Germany, Mexico, United Kingdom, Sweden, Germany, France. Okay, six countries are available. Okay, now I am going to fetch the query using MySQL. Select star from customers where country in Germany, France, UK. Okay, so select a star, I mean asterisk symbol. So using select star means you have to fetch all records in your table. You have to fetch all records in your table, but you have to set some limit. So what is the limit? Here you can select the customers only from the country of Germany, France, and the UK. So wait a minute. Yeah, here Alfred's Photoscati in Germany. He is one of the person from Germany. Then uh, yeah, Bluer Seed Delicatessen. He is from Germany. Two persons from Germany. Then Blondel from France. Okay, one person from France. Then UK. Around the Horn. Thomas Hardy. So he is from United Kingdom. So there are one, two, three, four records. Okay, so we get four records for this query. You can use the keyword in MySQL. Okay, just note down this query only. You have to create a table, you have to insert some records, then you have to find the values using in MySQL. Okay, just note down the query only. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, I think everyone is noted. We move on to next topic. Wait a minute. Okay, next we move on to group by class. Okay, the group by class groups a set of rows into a set of summary rows by values of columns or expressions. The group by class returns one row for each group. In other words, it reduces the number of rows in the result set. The group by class is an optional class of the select statement. Okay. So using group by, we can classify the departments, we can classify the salary, we can classify the student studied class. So we can classify the things in a table, we can use group by class. Okay, so this is not mandatory. So once it is required, we need some data from the table, we can use this type of uh, class like group by. Okay. Note this group by class. Okay, good. Okay. So MySQL evaluates the group by class after the from and where clauses and before the having select distinct order by and limit clauses. Okay. So we are using from because of suppose I'm going to find the values, definitely I'm giving from keyword from table name, select star from table name. Suppose I am going to fetch the particular record, I am using where class. Okay, so till we are not seeing having, okay, then select, okay, without select, we can't do nothing. Distinct is nothing but avoid duplication. So order by is, I am going to segregate the columns in a particular order. Then limit, I am going to fetch the limited records only. I am using the limit class. So using group by, based on department, based on industry, based on particular attribute, it will fetch the records according to that group. So we are using group by to the related record from the table. Note down this query. I mean, note down this thing. I will show an example for you. Okay, noted. Okay, I move on to next one. Okay, so here is an example. ID, name, workdate, daily typing pages. Okay, so in ID, some records are available. Name, workdate, daily typing pages, some records are available. Okay, so I'm going to using the group by class in a query. Select name, comma, count of star. Count of star is nothing but how many values from the table. Then from table name, here table name is employee underscore TBL. Then group by name. Okay, based on attribute name, so it will segregate and fetch the records. Okay, so this is one example for this group by class. Another example is select product, comma, sum of quantity as total quantity. Here, sum of quantity is the total of the products. I mean, total of the quantity. How many quantities are available? So we can rename it as total quantity from the table order details. Here, table name is order underscore details. Then we are using the class group by product. Okay, you just note down these queries. Okay, noted. Okay, so do one thing. So once noted this query, you have to create a new table. You have to insert some records. Okay, today we saw between, in, then group by. Okay, so you have to create a new table. You have to insert some records and try these queries and show your results now. Okay, try everyone and share your screen now. Okay. So everyone try these queries. Okay. Try these queries on your screen. If anyone have any doubts, you can ask me on your next session. Okay. So we saw around 10 to 15 types of statements in selection criteria in MySQL. Okay. So, so based on these queries, we have to fetch records. We need, suppose we need particular data. Based on these things, we fetch all those details from the table. Okay. Currently, we finished database creation, table creation, then values insertion in your table, then fetch multiple types of queries using in select statement. So these are all the things you are using in your real-time working. So this is the basics for MySQL. Okay. Okay. So anyone have any doubt in today's session? Okay. So try all these queries on your system. If there is any doubt, you can note the doubt. Then you can ask me in our next session. Okay. Wait a minute here. You know how to insert data in existing table. Yes, you have to alter the table. Okay, you have to alter the table. Alter the table means you have to modify the table structure. Modify means you have to add a new column into the table. So after that, suppose you have to insert a date, you have to give a new column name. For example, from date or to date or current date, you have to insert the column first. After that, you have to insert the records. But suppose you have already some records in the table, so now you have to insert the new record. Suppose you give date as a new field and you have to give a new value to the date column. So remaining data is considered as null value in date column. So the new date value will be inserted now. Other data are remained as null values. Yes. Okay. You can give, yes. You can give all field names. Insert into employees. Yeah. Remove this thing. You can give all values. ID, name, ID, comma, name, comma, department, comma, position, comma, manager, comma, date. Okay, now close the bracket, then give space, give values. Okay, now give values related to the attribute. Okay, once giving string, you can give the single quotes. Okay, give your ID as another value. Already first record is available. You can give 11th one. No, no, you don't delete. You just give left arrow, it will move on to the first one. Okay, give some name. Okay, give department. Okay, give position. Okay, give the grade of manager. Okay. Then, okay, gives single quotes. Okay, give year 2022 hyphen 01 hyphen then 02. Okay, give single quotes and close the bracket, give semicolon. Okay, got it. Okay, now you fetch the records. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, try the queries on your screen. Okay. Thank you. We will meet on our next session. Thank you very much.